Hey coaches, we'll do this little video update and then we'll try to get something together where we can meet soon, but we're going to get started on this stuff. So we just need to get some info out there. And as always, you just hit me with questions. You can text me, you can put it on Slack. Slack's usually a good place because then everyone sees the question. But anyways, here we go. So two big things are happening. Gretchen and I met last week and we're laying out a training calendar for the year. So I'll share this calendar with you, but you can kind of see what's happening here, and I'll probably organize it, continue to refine the organization, but this is just basic for now. So you see our upcoming strength cycle: front squat, sumo deadlift, strict press, and then we're going to go into a gymnastics, 3-week gymnastics cycle, followed by an Oli cycle, then a quick endurance cycle, and then back into another strength cycle, and we haven't defined that yet. So, we're going to keep adding information to this. The gymnastics cycle will add what our points of focus will be in there. So you'll see, and then you'll be able to answer questions as people ask and that kind of thing. We're also going to try to do more events this year. So this is what Gretchen and I have come up with so far. The end of the strength cycle is May 6th. That's a Friday. We're going to do like a lift off. We've done that before, but it's basically like a day for CrossFit Total, and we'll just do it Friday Night Lights style. It's not going to be anything too crazy or formal, but we'll pump it up a few weeks out, and day classes will be day classes, night class will be Friday Night Lights. We'll come in, we'll get our lifts, and maybe have some drinks and some food or something. So that's the first one. We have Murph at the end of May, and we're actually going to conduct Murph on that Saturday and just close the gym on the Monday. So we can do more of an event around it instead of just having like the two big classes. And we'll figure out logistics of that, but probably what we'll do is have a few coaches on hand and have kind of like a rolling start and with a barbecue type of deal with Murph, but more to follow. So that's two events, lift off and Murph. Then we're going to do a July 4th throwdown, and we're also going to do a Halloween throwdown like we did last year. So that's kind of what we're doing so far for the big deal. Now, more micro stuff. You're familiar with this, of course. This is our programming, which is going to stay the same. We're going to post it just like we do. We are adding two things so far into the programming, and these are the terms we're going to use. We're going to use supplementary movements, which are going to come after strength, and then we're going to add in finishers. And generally that won't happen on the same day just because of time management. But here's our thought process. We're pretty good at big lifts, right? So we're good at the big deadlift, back squat, whatever. And we're not so good at the supplementary lifts that help supporting muscle groups that keep us healthy. So that's where we're going to start putting in supplementary work. Some of it's going to be like Gretchen already has band and hamstring curls on Monday following sumo deadlift, or in 2 weeks, Monday. So that would be a direct comparison, right? You're doing a lower body pull with a lower body pull supplementary work. But we are going to start fitting in some of those bodybuilding movements that help add strength for athletes that are kind of continuously striving to get like the handstand push-up or the pull-up, simple things like barbell curls, bent over rows, that kind of stuff. So you'll see that built in. It will read normally. We've added in those lines into the notes at the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute. And then the other place is the finisher, and that's exactly what you think it's going to be. The finisher is going to be at the end, after the workout, and that's going to be mostly focused on like joint health. At first, we're just going to focus primarily on shoulders. So you'll see that a lot on overhead days. You're going to see a lot of like shoulder finishing work, and it'll all be described. And then last, the other evolution that's going to happen is we have had a hard time getting back to our more targeted and advanced warm-ups with mobility work and banded work and that kind of thing, and you'll see that start to happen. So if you look here, this is the week of March 28th to April 3rd, and this is where we start getting in it. You'll see our warm-ups are getting back into things like Y's, T's, and L's, overhead holds, molds. We have some banded work in here. Anything that Gretchen and I have felt like is weird, we add video links to. So it's either here, you can see this is the supplementary block, strength supplementary, and Gretchen's put in links there, or we have it down here with the finisher work. And we may even put it down here time to time. So just kind of search through and find your links that you need in there. So that's kind of the big stuff for now. We can spend more time if we can get together talking about it. And of course, like I said, just let me know. So thanks.